Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow alcoholics, welcome to today's Advent calendar. Today I'm going to be those annoying people that vlog out in public. Actually, I'm out here at the White Tanks. Oops, sun's right there. How about I block it? There we go. The White Tanks here, and this is the waterfall trail. So, never actually seen the waterfall, and I don't know if it's active right now. For those who don't know, tanks in the desert are, if you've ever seen an Arizona highway photo with like the stone walls, curved and all that stuff. Hopefully I'll throw up a picture here. Anyways, it's basically these sandstone canyons that hold water, i.e. tanks, water tanks. So this is the White Tanks. Shoot, being assaulted. It's like a horror game where you only get the bits and pieces of the information about the serial killer who used to stalk this trail. What does that say? Don't turn around or make a noise? Speaking of horror games, you ever get to that point where like all the birds and background noise stops? That's here. All the birds have stopped singing. I don't know, maybe it's because I grew up in the desert, but I love this type of mountain range, this type of colored rock. Very beautiful. Especially since it's only 70 degrees outside, this is lovely. Come summer, this must be torture to walk. Admittedly, it's only a mile or 2 miles, so it's not horrible, but still when it's 120. Yeesh. What's more American than a lot of bullet holes for no reason? And of course, some petroglyphs. A lot of them on this trail. Well, echo, end of the trail. This is where the waterfall would be if it had rained today. Or recently. But yeah, like I said, White Tanks just holds on to water. It doesn't have enough of it outside of monsoon season. But here you go. Also, I noted somewhere over here, oh, there it is. Looks like someone's been climbing. I mean, this seems like a bouldering dream place. So there you go. The waterfall that has no water that's falling. It's a desert. We have riverbeds, not river. Rivers, plural. And again, it would flow down from there, down here, into the wash. There you can see looking back into Phoenix, or more accurately northern Phoenix, like Surprise and Sun City. But one thing you'd also see is that, don't know if that's clouds or smog above the city. Because you should be able to see some of the mountains back there, but man, starting to look a bit like LA with the smog. Again, there's the wash. What surprised me is there's a lot of jojobas. I didn't know they just grew out here like this. Back on the cement means I'm almost back. And I still have a fly chasing me. I don't think he's ever left me since the start. Did you enjoy the trip, Mr. Fly? He's now camera shy. Yep, it's only a mile. Should have done more. There's a black rock loop. Like it says, waterfall only after heavy rains. Well, there we go. So I guess there's actually technically 1.9 miles both ways. So, didn't think it was that far, but Like, I knew it was supposed to be a mile. Like, oh, I must have already done a mile, realizing it's only a mile both ways. So, or 2 miles both ways. By the way, I did pay $7 for that. Or to get into the park, rather. So I could go out doing other hikes, which wouldn't be bad, but funny thing is I did this because I forgot to bring my gym bag with me when I went to the gym. So since I went back to the house, I figured it's a lovely day. It was still cloudy back then. Let's go for a walk. And that's what I did. Or hike, rather. Well, hike. Again, it feels cheating that it's A, paved half the way, and B, it's also a well-defined trail that's, easy for anyone to walk. I mean, there was a bunch of kids yelling up a storm. But again, I'm used to actual wilderness out back home where, I don't have to walk several feet away to use the restroom because I don't want to be caught with, Mommy, that guy has his willy out. Yeah, no. Like I said, I'm used to desert where, you use a bathroom, any bush would work. So this is a well-established trail, and unless you want to be fined or have people slap you in the face, wait to use the public restrooms here. All right, time to go back home. Back much later. I've already had dinner and lunch since you saw me last. So all that hard work I've done walking was undone by a Caesar wrap and another beef stew with pasta. So, anyways, so delicious dinner. And like I said, just lovely day out, just enjoying nature and getting to see something I haven't seen before. So again, there's a word for the relaxing, healing properties of being out in nature. I forget, there's a fancy term for it. I really need to clean my glasses. Anyways, before I do that, let's clean my throat by getting something to drink. Sure, that works. Rolling the dice. 17. Hallelujah. Today it is Ellington Reserve Ginger Flavored Whiskey, which is 30 proof, 35%, which is 70 proof. So, yeah, again, it's interesting I don't know why it's a ginger flavored whiskey. Like, I can't say I've had ginger on its own. So, interesting. Oh, well, we'll give it a try. Ginger is a root that they live on in Alaska. There we go. There's my, again, very ground of the earth, salt of the earth people that subsist off the ground. That's what I was trying to say. So there you go. There's my reasoning for using Alaska. But ginger, huh? I mean, we all like ginger, but I don't know. Marianne wasn't too bad either. Wow, I just realized that joke was old to me and ancient to anyone watching. There's the pour. Wasn't much to it, by the way. It was very ginger in color. Anyways. Yeah, like I said, very blue, very dark in there. Let's see what it smells like. It's only now that I realize I don't know what ginger smells like. But then again, I was never that close to the Spice Girls. Alright, anyways. Because it smells more like a scent than anything else. Now, that vague statement, what I mean is it doesn't smell like whiskey. It smells like something else. So, and I'm assuming that's something else in ginger. Do I have ginger? Look at that. Number 1 right facing me when I walked into my spice jar. And it's apparently I never cooked with it. There we go, just making a mess. Okay, it kind of smells like it. Actually, it smells more sweeter than the actual stuff. So, I think if I've had that spice rack for well over 8 years or more, I never actually touched it because all my spices are the ones. Those are generics. Anyways, what am I saying though? So it smells like what I assume and what I tested ginger smells like, but something more mellow or sweet. So now to see what ginger tastes like. Man, so many innuendos. I mean, here's to finding out what Gilligan found out. No, just kidding. But here's to, more importantly, getting out and about and enjoying the outdoors when you can. Cheers. Oh. Ah. Hey, how you doing? Ah. That aftertaste is rough. The whiskey itself is fine. Goes in fine. But there's just a ball of heat once everything goes down. And then that aftertaste. Oh. Is it warm and rough? Now again, that I know ginger by itself isn't a pleasant taste. So neither was that. So it tastes like ginger. It tastes like they've been stuck on an island for blank years without any proper soaps. No, that does taste not that grand. Because again, it is very warm. And then just an aftertaste that just is warm and nasty. So what to mix that with? Cinnamon, I guess. What is it? Ginger and cinnamon? Yeah, I say this is clearly not something made for solo. It's made to be mixed with. The same with ginger. Is there any health benefits to drinking ginger whiskey? Oh, well. Kind of again, this is going to be short because the first half of the video is long. And really, what else can I say? Don't eat ginger by itself unless advised by your doctor, I guess. Hot ginger flavored whiskey. It was hot. So is there a difference between hot ginger and not hot ginger? Is that like her after they've been on the island for 40 years? Ooh. But yeah, 35% alcohol by volume, 70 proof. So this is the same level as Fireball. So the alcohol was fine, but it was definitely overpowered by the hot ginger part. Now, hot, not in my mouth is on fire because of these wings doused in lava and habanero sauce. It was hot in warmth from the seasoning. So, again, kind of a different feel. Oh, well, anyways, I'll end the video here. Nice, short, and sweet from this side anyways. And again, we're already at the 21st, I think. So only a couple more days until... Well, again, I start with Christmas Eve because that's when we opened up the presents and really Christmas started. The Christmas Day was kind of a afterthought, but you always played with your friends and their new toys and your new toys, etc., etc. But for me, I'm only going on the 24th and then probably coming back Christmas. So I'm going to have to work that out with this scenario because, again, I want to take my Christmas Day shot in the desert back home. So anyways, I'll work that out. In the meantime, let me say thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.